start us off. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. Brought down after a nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's looking to scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Can he get there on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
He's moving out of the pocket. Took contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the first down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the first down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover, get the ball back to their offense.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Keeping it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that. Down on the scoreboard now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down and 10. And they'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's still putting the ball to the ground. And the defense has picked up the football going the other way. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's brought down out at the 46.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
This Kentucky offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. defense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, there's nothing more demoralizing for the defense than to give up a first down on a big run like that on third down. You got them where you want them, probably thinking that they're going to throw the ball. Instead, they run it and gash you for a huge gain on the ground.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Kentucky 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. A much-needed score for trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Gain of 7. And that's a first down for the offense.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
picks up 7. Second down coming up.
And it's a bunch formation. He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Looking for the wideout. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kentucky.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes a quick grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Important third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And it's a dangerous part of the field to be reaching into your bag of tricks. For a minute, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for them. Instead, they don't get into the end zone. But they do pick up some positive yards.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance, try to get that touchdown.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And he drops back in the gun. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop.
Kentucky, 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And that one is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The gain sets up a third down play. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
They'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Second down.
Receivers are bunched together. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Moffitt. Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle.
28, Kentucky, 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kentucky, 14.
Bringing it out, it's Cook. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaking free at the 35. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
22. And the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Ohio State 42.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go as he's being hit. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much of a return, but the pick ends a scoring threat and sets the offense up at the 33.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And now the handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Wow, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Looking to pass here on second down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's looking deep here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. Great cut. They whiff on him. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, at this point, the offensive coordinator has to think about going to the other quarterback. That's his 4th interception in this game alone. He's throwing the ball in the coverage, and the defense is making him pay for it.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
Touchdown, Ohio State.
Here's the point after attempt.
With the catch in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
49, Kentucky 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
Trying to extend the play. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
28.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cook. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. The offense is set up with excellent field position. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Running back has it on the screen now. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Lets it go quickly. It's caught downfield. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a 1st down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
The Buckeyes will line up here on 1st down and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Kentucky, 28.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line.
Kentucky Wildcats will take over. First and 10.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score. Ohio State, 70. Kentucky, 28.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. Defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
It leads to
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And this time it's complete. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
timeout, Ohio State.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
77, Kentucky, 28.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. On first down, it's play action. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Ohio State, 84. Kentucky, 28.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.